U.S. President Donald Trump said Monday that the United States could be coping with the novel coronavirus disease or COVID-19 until July or August. Some measures have been taken to tackle the coronavirus. Several landmarks in Washington, D.C., including the White House, were closed to the public. The Capitol canceled all tours last Wednesday, and access to the Capitol and to the House and Senate's office buildings was limited to members, staff, credentialed press, and official business visitors. The building of the Supreme Court was also closed to the public last week. Major events have been postponed or canceled across the United States, especially after President Donald Trump declared a national emergency on March 13 to combat the coronavirus. The emergency declaration would effectively create access to up to $50 billion in federal aid to help states affected by the outbreak fighting the pandemic. The White House holds press briefing by members of the coronavirus task force on a daily basis, with President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence always join the crowd. But the White House on Monday rolled out a serious access restrictions for journalists coming close to Trump and Pence. And now only members of the White House pool are allowed to enter the White House complex and attend the daily briefing after their temperatures were checked. The pandemic also became the central topic during the latest Democratic primary debate. There was no handshake between former Vice President Joe Biden and progressive Senator Bernie Sanders. The two candidates stood 6 feet apart at the podiums with no audience in the room. Meanwhile, popular spots and public spaces are being closed. Los Angeles and New York City on Monday announced that the closure of all the movie theaters and other live performances venues for the first time in U.S. history. All Smithsonian museums in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area and in New York City, including the National Zoo, was closed to the public. It has also caused a huge impact on the financial field. The U.S. Federal Reserve on Sunday cut its benchmark interest rate by a full percentage point to near zero and pledged to increase its bond holdings by at least $700 billion. G7 leaders held a video conference on Monday, pledging to use all policy tools to forcefully address the economic impact of the novel coronavirus outbreak.